Assalamu alaikum. Barin Gambia nkolu. Konsina rek bi tanalunga somandala. Bao nga jele ko registration o kunu nomala last date. Gambia after 45 days. Ko ya kumfale kunu. So lafta nala purunim badingole wole kacha drum. Mimbe kela kacha sutuneti about IEC. Sinyola moine hakilola baki. Yo nakacha bita fanna minna dron wolo mu IEC la voter registration note. Mi ya lonko wole voter caring sign. Kunun non ya kumfa. Lafita min fola Gambian kolye diamobe siarim bake. Sako ni nata nyi voters registration la karola. Gambia ntela authority ye malundi bakele dunia kono. Katun nga diamolu moyle minuli ya lonko ebe caring. Nga moyle minuli ya lonko registration fraud minuli be caring. Coming nte niyaje mbuka diamu okuola bake nkami itandi mola ronka molu sawarindi ye finti yetaye la registalu nyinin. Nte ka wole ke bake bar kuwo ku mi ya lonko ase molu silandi ase molu ngomandi andu ngalon ne hani say molu be Gambia le minulu ya lonko wol dol man hani carte o fango nyinin andu Gambia dingul lo moyti andu sita carte fayola bar dalilo mi ya tinne ma nyinin wolo mnyinti ko because ibuka patiyol la programo lu jube ma fo kata patiyol la mitindula patiwo patibe Gambe programo le soto iba fola miye manifesto ibuka jube yo dol fanal fangolu beje nyin kuma kangolu mil kata wol ka wolle ka wol sila katun 2016 Gambian ka jama fintita silo kanu be wurla bring election o winte man carte o fay because ika sile ka fuko yaya jamme ba win lale so auto registration o kumayata bakele hani yatara ko molu dolu malla IEC la bari mune bella baliand la IEC la mune bella baliand la IEC la man kunu news la moy ni yatara I am wrong here dukare moye makoy yen korekindi katun tebuka lafika kala mo kande bari kunu news ma jube bari ni registration o stopta kununne IEC ya fo molele ba mojele register ta ban kunu kabri registration o kumas because kabra stopta IEC nyantale immediately ye press conference okay ya itandi Gambian kollako Gambian ka dinjelle register ta this 2021 registration note inyanta o fola molel o ko manyanna dukundila manyanna mabola fereng nkombe transparency kuoleto so oto IEC molke bulolu tilingi la nyami ntema la finga bulo tilila wo nyama bari nyin figo manyanne lale bulu yatra Gambia journalisolu malo so oto journalisolu ngamira ko nyillo ma la do kuoti pour aliye finti aliye futa IEC la bi fango IEC nyantal tel tarre ila bundatole bi IEC chiamano wo nyantal tel tarre ila bundatole aliya long Gambian dinjel register bawo kunu no registration no stopped aman 24 hours si follow because registration center sol ntemalo feka soron 4 feka soron 5 feka soron 6 or 7 for 8 malong but sign bawo kunu wo closter oto IEC nyanta fintila le bi ka itandi Gambian kollako the number of Gambians may register so that Patiolo finally say prepare no one number of voters it tells you that how many votes la voters all kono IEC, there is no secret in this. You need to be transparent to the Gambian people. I'll be transparent lale. Ali aitan the Gambia dingul lako. Voters registration or bring a kumas nung. I think it was July 11. Sorry. Is it in June or May? Bring a kumasta anyway. Not actual date la. Bring registration or kumasta. They said ko in 45 days from registration on stop la. So kunu nom 45 days ti and the registration of stop tale kunu. So bimbe bitembo minto there is no center registration of bekela dami. Until ni IEC a feel ko molube Gambia andung they cannot disfranchise those people. Wolu nyanta karte o sotla la Gambia ding lombari because of IEC la fault kan nkamo ele masingol tinyatale. Nkamo ele registration o abe delay kan. Dulalto nkajele fitinol kake dulalto foi ka stop yo so saying wo mol miluma register IEC nyanta mune plan kela koteke pour ka registration ngamolu moy janne iko Aliou Mamar Njie ani Adama Barrow benta Adama Barrow kay ko lafitale pour ye registration ni ya extend yalon Gambian kol alnga katanga kunin nga kuolu long kuolu kata nyamen wala kumayata nyimanke ko min nibe ku kilinde mbe pati kilinde wala mbe Adama Barrow le bondi feroto barintebe Adama kele kan tonyale kande mantra kele kan faniya kan ma kele ko nga konne nga Adama jiko nala mansakunda sambanya nga wala kon but Adama have nothing absolutely Adama have nothing absolutely pour ka itandi IEC la ka la extend andu hani Adama ko ala extend patiyolu fanalu ba kalamutalale andu mobe alone ko this is crystal clear ko IEC nyanta voters registration or extend lale so mune batinan la we want to cause an alarm to that. Why do we want to cause an alarm? Fonka for IEC nkoli ko moli Gambia ko Adama Barrow IEC kumandile afelenti breaking news lom nyinti aye kumandile akoye voters registration or lafa because at the lafta lunta on mil register ala target ama sotono. You see, when you are giving news, when you want to give a news, you don't just pick the negative side of the news and then supply the receivers only on that. Inyantela news ya kono jube ya kisikisi ya long what is happening. Ya lo munebe hapunka. You see, manku kilina understand. Hanin tel minul fangol kon telbe Wesley nka diamu mole minul be Gambia we are paranoid. Sako minul be Gambia. We know that we have more illiterate voters than literate voters in Gambia. Why do we put panic in them? Why? Ngamolu lonne minuli alonko ebe Gambia. Even so na karte onyinena simply because iko Adama mole register Adama is going to win. So you think Allah kumakamo, is it giving negative impact or positive impact? Why do you always like to think in a negative way? Hey, the life need to move on. We have to think in a positive way. Now, when we see negative, we try to find a solution to that negativity. This is more important than every time you sit in front of your mobile phone to press the button you want to give a negative news. And Gambians are not sleeping. Wallahi, many breaking news all kafonyi media. Mo jama back and they call hani Gambia kafonyi bari ni mufaniality. I said I don't know because nte malong. I don't malong, ma news long, and I'm not even going to bother myself to find that out. What I wanted to do is that let me just encourage people to do what is good for them. This is what I do. So Adama Barrow, kafo moleko, Adama Barrow IEC chairman or command. Obviously, the registration must be extended Because first of all, alinga lamoy IEC ni mune binale ba fola moleko. This is the vote registered people me registered Gambia. This is the population me registered. Nga foul play all moele. Nga video jabe circulate kan fula muso. Minka nyininka. Akai ko ite tata Gine ye carte o fay selu deleye so inata jay ikoy ba fayla jumale ngamo ya fango ka fuko mba fayla adamale malbaliya man tambi nyina wo fula muso man hormo soto amam bunya soto ama fango respect alafta fitino bondila Gambia ni Gine tema andala video lebe molu bulu ay hormanta yale she got everything in Gambia man min soto Gine nkali ajelen tel milbe tubaab du jang ma fonte al si douane fo ala sem financial ala mo jamabe tubaab du ye bungolulo suo kono ntel mil ma keno folo alama ala yen so minul ma keno ay ya keno bari Gambia e futanka jamale fanana bungolo in Guinea ay Senegalese jamale la bungolo in Senegal because if fanal kana hustling lalaje to develop themselves in their native countries. So ite manyana fitino mala o bankoka. So mimbe wo fula muso interview kan. What's he supposed to do? Janiba interview la. So ite ya o evidence o sotoleko we voters card o sotoleko ala registration number ta ya di authority. So that the revising court and the nimbe nyimfoka molba fologo ni revising court. Look, we cannot be skeptics on all these things. We have to believe in our system. Even the system is rotten. The system is not rotten. It's the people working within the system are rotten. The system is always there. Walat Neko Justice Ministry. It defined its name. The name has already defined itself. The person working there are the people rotten, but not the system. We have to believe in one thing. We have a leader, Mia Lonko. He is not willing Purka Tonya Tamandi Gambia. But we have opposition leaders. Minuria Lonko, they were so selfish. Itelu lafta minariki kungo animpalaso. But we have serious opposition leaders as well. You think a lawyer Dabo, giving out his career to sacrifice for Gambia, will sit down, fall his hand, Adama and Nanang, Mindiata, he just climbed the ladder and go? I Gambia betinya, I lawyer Dabo la feature tinya, I UDP la patiola feature after 1996, Wolio Millo, ko ilaftaka ajeko banko ye sanitize, Tonyani justice ye sabati banko kan, Adama na I tar through the ladder because of wala negligence reka palaso nyinta, I win, and then they will fall their hand and then look, are we not blaming our leaders there? Simply because wolbe doko minke kan, ibukana komintenga si Facebook or okay, kunu nga nyinni nyineke Adama nga nyinni nyine fo mansa kundama nga nyinni nyineke, they would not do that. They have their internal works that they are doing purka Gambia salvage. Lawyer Dabo don't have to come out and then report to us because this is all what we want. Nyinkanyin breaking news furing all minute before because we don't know what is going on. Intelligent mean advocate labi. Let us call our journalists. Let us point our fingers at our journalists. Be somanda nyanta tala lola IEC la bundale to. Ya itande IEC la ko registration of bantale. We want to know how many Gambians are registered. Nina kumayata rather than mbenyo fenkel. So ite muso miye wo futanka muso video. Akafo kwa ay carte o fay Guinea la be carte o fay la Gambia le anda ba fay la Adama Barole aba fay la momo e woman kumaya amanya na sotolale. So oto alinyanta wo futanko la registration number le tala ali PR kensen obula. We have to be serious of what we are doing. Yala number Taliban ala registration number. Inyanta nenele ye wole soto no abulu ye wo number ta ya di to your authority la so that they could find it out. Baraka video kensa mo bonde pour Gambia no yalo wala voters card babul voters voting lungo isi atalo rangota ala vote fine. So what is the essence of your video? Are you not itala mantra Gambia provoke kamba? Unnecessary breaking news are disgusting, causing panic to Gambians. Molba Foloko, iko baroye $800 million abinawole disemboss la to Gambian people. Because you yourself, ite min fanka for you don't trust your gen, ite fangola loyalty. Because you think na kodo dintala, I will ndebe kodo domolale, so ola atinabe kodo dila mobe la ya domo. Ntele fuare ata Gambia beti. Bari inenete kodo sambala ntela family ya. Isn't family alone kuno singo na dampang jumale ka nafa. When you are serious, you will talk to your family and they will hear from you. Yes. I give total independence to my family. Yes. Bari ntenga itandila lako. If you want to vote for Baro, then ngalong ko itaman problem so you have no problem going to hospital. You have no problem feeding yourself. You have no problem itaman problem so you don't need to bother me. Because mbalo nako actually itaman problem soto so mol milia problem o soto ninga soto ngam fam makoy mbe wolle makoy la. But you, I wouldn't. So the ball is in your court. This is not threatening. This is my own right as well. Because nga awareness alamo delale. And some of the Gambians, when they want to be naive, but yalong altele ko molejan 2016, alinga carte of fire. Good. Sai, mune ya tinna, ni wulita somanda ibuka loyla saliba sokan ye suba sali ye salfana sali ye ransaro sali ye fitiro sali ye safo sali. Why? Because of saliwato fanamu appointment letter. Time olomo. So nobody knows ko 2016 ko barobe kelatene in 2021. Nobody. Barona la diamu be. Anala presde ya dia be anala molu ika jalia fo ama nyawo nya monene man finti economy ko 2014 2015 wala birim baro wulute kayle ko be moro sototale wala mole nene ka ebe kelab Gambia la maralatile. Baro was totally accidental. Total. Imagine ka min dundi Gambia no kungo kon hani UDP dingol fango kono wote banna je momin believe tawol habari ko loya dabo wala saate oto yewo dankale mote mansayanol nyino mu hakili doyati up to the core imari hakilo doyat mansayami ya lonko molka o duale pura enela ila suo kono enela kabilo kono enela saate oto saate jumal be mansaya dankala ni mari hakilo warate i balafato i sonno moye balafato fa hay kate mansaya nola is the most ignorance in kami moye molula ate ikate mansaya nola je Gambian ko ya lonko loya dabo te mansaya nola. But in 1996 yeta noma ekay ko lafte na lo presde yala. Awi not ntelbuka jelen na ignorance la ba. Alinga kata nimbe kuo kela ngalong nka muneke. It's really important. But ibe kuo kela, ibe kuo kon imalo eka kuo minke. I mean, nafatal. Luolu mollebe diamukam. People are doing their best. Ibe audio dadala, ibe video dadala, ibe message kila private people oli molu ba lamoyla. But ni o lamoy bi osamo ikana kumado mimfindinde fango ite fango buka understand. For example, wati nene sotota. Watumo diamobe siaring. Baro have to go for 3 years. No, Baro have to go for 5 years. Baro have to go for 3 years. Baro have to go for 5 years. No, the constitution, no, the MOU. The MOU was never signed because those people there are not serious people. From Halifa Sallah, Dembo Bifos, Dr. Blondin Bojan, Mai Fati, OJ Jalo, All those people were not serious. Alaji S. Dabo, Ibeman serious. You know why? Because why they didn't sign it? Because yo MOU, bring Ahmad Ba, bring Dr. Aissa Tuture, bring I pareta, ye Adama Tambindi Drong, Ikono, J. Famoto, from Halifa Sallah, Ahmad Ba, OJ Jalo. These three pillars, these three people undermine the coalition. You know yake nyadile, mina ole folali. OJ Jalo, Ahmad Ba, Halifa Sallah. Ali alone yake nyadile. Because ijututa Adama lale. Number one, Halifa ya Adama la credential lenyinenka. The most unqualified person wole nataka win. Ye Dr. Bolondin Jenkendile. Ye Dr. Aissa Tuture Jenkendile. They know their cause why ye only Jenkendi. Halifa was secretly doing things with OJ. Ika skeptics demanding Ahmad Bala Karola. So, iteni mole MOU for. Andun sa altata aliye mo select. Already, munati na wo MOU man signed. What went wrong? Simply because they were not willing to cooperate. Because Halifa, among those people, naliye be korosije, the political, nimoliye la political trajectory ninjube, if not the power of UDP. Jumale ya mutanunko, Adama will come and then climb the ladder on top of those people. Nobody. So Halifa was with this energy. He have that energy core. He is going to lead that coalition. That's why, in fact, Nata Doi will only rule for 3 years, then Ateta. Because he's going to set a foundation for PDOIS and then destroy the other political parties. Albuka Halifa Nyininka journalist solo. Mune ya tinna birin National Assembly election o kanana. Halifa, how many candidates you want for PDOIS to contest under the coalition ticket? Alea Nyininka Alabang. He wanted 25. 25 out of 50, 53, 57? He won 25 for PDOIS alone, being the smallest political party within the coalition. So, nkale Halifa ning OJ ning Ahmad Ba mune ya tinna ye coalition on you undermine because he jututa Adama lale. Wala ya tinne manso na MOU nyin sign la. So Adama have every right to go for 5 years because constitutional whatever and do MOU fana man sign. So I'll come in for Adama nyanta agree la to the MOU. Let them produce the MOU document kaitandiko ning Adama agree ta nyina la. Adama will only agree when we saw his signature on it. And then there is no document signed. Bari beka fologo document obijele. Farmata tambaya mbalo mu fojanna ko document obijele. Where is the document? Munati neto document obondile. For anya inyanta tala alalea ka document o file o chikanan kanati. But still now nobody could produce that document. So wajutu na ya Halifa Sallah be dokuola coalition with conditions, giving them conditions. Ahmed Ba wo kamfata wo tata. Ba oje nate tata east, I na to the west, I ta to the south, I ta to the north. You see a hypocrite. Manning, ntanenna. But I can only define him this way. I respect him. He was a former minister of the state, very corrupt minister. He was one of the architects, Jawarala government Tinya. If you could remember the cooperative, the community developments were very powerful. Cooperative was one of Jawara's successful company Gambia, which was definitely supportive to the poor masses of the Gambian people. But OJ was a significant contributor to destroy that corporation. So, sign. But he survived it. I can administer for many years. In fact, until our time on Kamunamo, Oje Kadinol Sambanun Tubabu Dule. So, individual interests were before the country's interests. So those people were dancing, clapping for him. And this foreign registration was started by PPP. APRC Natia inherit. So this is what we wanted to stop. Generally. Jawara bukake, wobuka fem kala mutaje. Bara akakelenu Brikama, akakelenu Serekunda. Akakelenu Fonyis. Andu wotu mo Fonyi, mojuma leka lonu Fonyi. Alkal James Gay wolom. Kuti sanya wol almane manin kafar kelaye. Kasum jane wol belota kiyanne, wol manke kiyan koluti. Brikama, jawara nene lota dipite yala Brikama la manke Brikama dinti. Anintel fa mama wol be nyo fonko kijane ba kay jabang ni mi yewol long. Me sanjal fadera wayalon nan kamin fotendi. Ba kay munte mamalati. You know, so mimbije drong wato ibuka jube bota muntol enjay wol be lota nu sere kundale kakela representatives yare manke sere kundankati enjay is from Georgetown Janjambure. You know, alnga diamu kensa ombula, let us try and know our country. Thank you, Sanjay. We have to know our country. So unkanyin paniko minken na mola alnga bula. Na molu, most of our mothers and grandmothers, aunties and uncles, many of them doesn't go to school. You are causing an alarm of panic to them because of munamu. Iba ikasile kavo nka win already because sembo be president. They don't know that because sembo mimbe president buli tell adiala the power of the president belongs to them. Them. Bara altel fanka si alka itandilo sembo ba bulle abe kodole dila abe fonkole ntela mol manke jonte ntela mote kodi mutala adama barobul hani ya tara wallahi billahi tallahi aka billion le di every household la ntela family hani bututo ita mutala adama barobul nte na little family min bente bulu mbe walla de ma for na extended family because there are some people old family biyata asiata sanji jamatin ol nene mantala han buturo fango domo nene mem fendila iteleke fambalundi. So I have no right over them, but what I can do is try to convince them ngadiamo because ntemo be sola no because atem fango bulu I'm trying to struggle to put food on the table mbe mo be sola nyandi labi diala nyanga mo be so but inta kela no it's obvious and then they understand that mamira moba nyaku ya lanka wola because niyatra ko ete nyaku ya konte mete so I mean saying fonda manyana nyaku ya mana rete mante so and e alon gonde fana manta me pour moyen so niaje meso ma sotole nobody will see ibadi ngwabe kumbola Gambia no manke wote hadamadi ya fon manke wote ye momoje akamole makoy so fonga nyole makoy alinga diamum na molie in a way that ko mimbe ila politiko fahamundila barika mo silandi mauma breaking news. Why do you like to break the news? Why? Anafale alla breaking news from evidence ga finti ntema fo ye evidence yitande ntela barke bulo tili molla kensenke na fa fanante wala ntel ni IEC mantrakelal and IEC is not IEC/NPP Independent Electoral Commission law. IEC it is independent. Maybe the people there are not independent, but how would we know? Because ngela deputy jejanne atata branch Lamin Chamba interview like the question of Gambian people akamfata Michael Landi wolunno mu atenyanta resign la from that position because woman ke kolikunda position not it is Gambian position Thank you, Jere Kinte. Mfangala country coordinator. You know, so alnga continue wala nyama nga kuma fo mole mimbe nafala. Look, IEC be extension o ntek believe tara ko bakela, and after the extension, normally shortly before the fonko fanan election, it a supplementary financial. You must know the processes. You must know the processes. So sign albe wuri kanko baro tatale ani IEC ay kumandile pour extension okay sign molu minul man carte o soto ni ma fay inata wolu long. What are you going to define them? Hay manso na carte and alfong li yaji janne IEC ikakata 2-3 hours ila masingol manta. So sign ni nyanta extension okay la pour ka di wolu la faltel malda altella party representative for alma world trust bank. The job they are doing ya faliele taliban suda woli ya faliele executive woli ya faliele moli ya fale ko there are representatives wolman jarikanaka reporting telia on Facebook daily. They don't need it, but because you don't know what they are working internally, so ya believe ko they are not doing anything. Fodol fanka fuego how UDP ni sulata kodola lomu ikantel diaspora. Remember, this is rubbish. Eti kamune kodidi UDP nena min soto ntelu balu wotumo UDP ka palato le landi yela fonko nafa bondireng yela darasilu lo landaka ni saite tata foite ko ite fenkete foike la ero kino ka pauno kino ka dola kino hadamadi kana farati wo alfalia katale, and I trust them. Ntenge trust le falia. This look mimbe caring alma wole understand. Chairman be control na bag mba fole sama ni la family be. Alnyanta mi understand. Causing panics abe, it is our disadvantage. Let's talk positive. Let's be positive. Are we ready for change? I am ready and advocating for change. And then this is where I stood, and I will stand by that until the last vote count in Gambia and I had the announcement from IEC. But I am so optimistic that our people are doing good job. You know, the other political parties, Walter Keller, Ngawalla standpoint jele, during the new constitution collapse. They went to Nigeria 2 times. It may function ticket job. Okay, Ablajabanko, Musa, let us not advocate for the extension. Please, we also clear indications of MPP intention to continue using RT stations from corrupt alcalos and also using minors. Brother Ablai, no, it's a call killer, no, because, okay, you can just send me requests on the Facebook, then it's a thing, you know. Because my telephone number kije, na fundo mark I put on fang. If you want to call, you can send me requests. Barry, Brother Ablai, it's good that you said it. This is your idea. Yela mind lomko NPP is trying to register minors, but niena beginning remember. This is why you're revising court Londe. So your representative there in any polling station, registration center, I don't know how wherever you are, but if you get that evidence, how do you get it? Are you fed with the evidence or you were there? If you are not there, somebody fed you with the information. What did that person do to those activities? So, Janaba Folete, what did the person do? I think Inyanta Wale Folai. So Ablai, there could be hundreds, there could be thousands, there could be less than that, Milma register Gambia. How can you disfranchise those people now? Fema longo supplementary kakele. So by extending now or doing supplementary, what is the difference? So, Muntela standpoint, the extension have to be done in a proper way. Those alcalos, iteye mimfoko, they are giving false attestations and the representatives are there. We know what they are doing. That's very simple. Let the alcalos do whatever they wanted to do. So the revising court fana, what we should do is that ko tilo minto. What we should do, let's advocate konna journalist ole talo IC bundato ni ela bunda ele ko ale mo jelle register. We want to know today between janning 24 hours be elapsed. We want to know. There is nothing to hide because tabulation or manyana kolealable, they have a computer central system. Every registration center, ye momi register, you just send. Nganyina register be, they add it. Ila statistical, Italia lafa. Until the last station, Italia alone how many registration centers, so they should know. And then they know the first serial number and to the last serial number. They should feed all this information to all political parties. Until public manyana ka long, but all the political party the first serial number, the last serial number, the last number of registered voters. Which registration center was the last registration center to close? Dole se close no, maybe nika close 5 o'clock, dole close 10 after 5, 10 minutes to 5, and things like that. Yes, Yalong, Mr. Ablai Jabang, I think you people are misunderstanding. Okay, there is a clear reason why President Adama Barrow summons alcalos and Seful. I believe IEC has registered enough people, which will be almost 900,000 or more. You said you believe. We underline that. You believe. We can underline it. 900 is a magnificent great number. Definitely. Magnificent great number. Definitely. But you said you believe. So which means it is shaking. You don't know? You're not sure. But fine. But alcalo in Sefo La Commando saw Adama Barrow's quality of leadership. He was intimidating them. You are right. Intimidation. Barry, we have seen alcalos. I don't want to point the names and nga alcalo je janne minul lota. Ye interview ko itelumanta mo kaiti dila mole mamilong. Alcalo le ofole. So Adama Barrow e mi yitandi wolo mnyintiko because ye lunta ya define Adama Barrow e nyaming. People like Fat Jaumane wol. Because nga Fat Jaumane je janne another sijang ay konoto kuya diamu balke social media. Konoto kuya jawya to the core ka jawya jitandi luntangol Gambia dingul la minul be bantani konnantea aya yitandi wolula akontel ka kaito nyini nyami bari ama fahamu so itelle would the definition of foreigner ya define Adamai itel mo kilon loko Adamai ko those good Gambians, good citizens minuli alonko they are going around can make soko the proper people only register everything etra in place you all command the talksla when Adama Barrow doesn't know the meaning of THUGS ama long imaja katukafo thinking that ko abe wodole foka mi alonko yes he knows it ama long. He doesn't know the meaning of talks. Adama Lotale, ako, what right do they have? Ikamoli nyini karango. Itamu Senegal, itamu Guinea. He cannot even show an evidence, but alamolka feed walel. But let them keep on misleading Adama. But Adama may understand. Very few people are listening to me. But when Adama talks, Gambia beleka lamoy and beyond. Even Senegal, Niko Adama Binala Kadiam, Senegalel ka jubele, Guinea-Bissau onkol ka jubele, Murtani ka jubele, because he kalafel lafalo na Gambia president kana munefo. So I itandi wala ko atemam he knows nothing, absolutely nothing. So nyine bije bari apply. I am in for extension of the registration. Because there are many Gambians minul fanalma voters registration or soto andung they are legitimate voters. They need to go and vote. So the only thing is send a signal to your people and itela patiola moria itandilako. We have to strengthen our vigilance. That's the only thing. Ite Gambia dingul disfranchise la when they are outside. Gambia dingul fanal balikoteke minul be Gambia. Iko ite cartel file simply because of Adama is trying to make some scrupulous activities. We cannot. Obviously, we have to trust our system, not to trust the people within the system. They might be rotten, but the system is an established, respected system. But the people working within the system could be rotten. Who knows? When I was working in the government, how corrupt I was? Who knows? I worked in the Fananga Dogo 6 good years. But I thank God. Otumo ya jame ikanale ya la bagasol di mo la manolu sukurolu fenjamalu ntenne na hanala tamaray keso masamba ya ni enta dinna dama katulor wol mbuka mo soala mbuka samba tala baba job alama ne man kafar kelay anene nata ay kodo di molla otumo ndetara salola nata ngatra ya talabe embloko kono momo nare ko nye Musa hin ko muno nyinde ko kodolo ko nyindum prumo eko honorable bawa joblen swala ko je kan swala ko ha ko prumo ko fali nyina tale for is it not that the same man min nata jang na op na other colleagues all head akaba fala akaba bunna kidola jang so wena muruna jang ayal kodo dialla aliya muta because I moto butole yele and he have a shop called money shop I kodo dialla ko em fatal the other boy wobe saabe America konye ko anin dobi je wobe Gambia sign nintata ninga woje fambalo ka file billahi wallahi ikonye Musa no ensonyi nanko ko mfatale andu wolum wallahi asikeno fam fo paso fam be mbulu nyanta sela min abrikama ba malo pare mamuta mimbe embloko kono malo foi kodo sendi malo foi nata o kodo fanan talale bang ya la fe talka malo because I wasn't interested ko banko kan dunia be kono la fo nye money sobbe mun toleto. You people are contributing, destroying this country together with them. Aliya mirako ikalso kodol nko endefata. Mata, I was poor, but I was contented. Ntenga Gambia leje. Bari niafo, nkanyi mo ignorant soul la iba folako. Sign diamula siata. Yes, sign nombe diamula. Fewo fen wato le bala. Nimi yentelon bi niko musaka lo aka si screeno nyato aka diamu mole about the politics of Gambia eba folele no nga musa milo wonde maybe inabe football lo nyo sabanyo yala because many people entolon sport lela but what ole sita yara from politics sports belongs to politics but I will malong manson na nyinin kala and now I am prepared to ask any question. So let's try and know our bits. Nkana molu kijo farandi. So this is about IEC. So mba journalistolu mba foleko. Let them go today. Yelo IEC la bundato. Let them know how many Gambians are registered today. And you don't sate okono. Yes, banku dingol nyininka jumal le mar register munati ne mar register ye molu nyininka there are bunches of people menul fanal mar register so alinkana will discouraging we need to advocate ko pour wole finti registration okay Gambia nintelu lafta falingola andumbe lorin tonyale kan wallahi hani Adama Barrow Gambia Guinea Bissau Guinea Conakry Senegal ay wole register ibe la banko mobe yalo Senegal Dakar fangole mosi ata Gambia be sakona Senegal be register when Gambian stood for Gambian be win la you know ndemanke banku min dimoti nim fawta ata lo warango to ngombe carte o fayla escaped auto banku dingul contribute talde so for NPP dum wolle la banku di yabe ntel ñaato ntate ñaato e tate ñaato so nte ben na molu tentula minuli ya lonko wolle be registration o nyin kononu ibe monitoring la ani agency sol minuli ya lonko ibe various polling station olu to mbe tentula mbe jayla baake mba fole yennu mbara it have been a tough and a rough way ye nyin 45 days of minta to serve the nation, to serve their political party. So the other political party minuli ya lonko in my agent sambaje wol my interest no wala ya tinabiri tata Nigeria iko purunga compromise na constitutional simply because they wanted to be a minister, they want to be ambassadors pru ni sama coalition not. And then finally mbe mol moy kan APRC and NPP ikana la nyo kanne barobe nyina asset sol murundiga bar Gambia ankolu ntella fahamuro kolayata. Why do we continue to contradict ourselves? Mfango nyabala jam ba tambedu ni barowol ye yaya jamme Gambia la nafulo mimbe sunya ayaka tati Gambian asset ya wafu jumalea barola close associates nko bi wolle be molu nenkam baroye because they don't want people to know that secret. Ye feminu be wafu hani atrako baro tatale ako APRC sign mbali sindila Central Bank le kunto altelle be maralan na nafulo bela just purali ente support fali amira Gambian kolu nyama Taliban Gambian kolu nyama ma and the followers of APRC we have seen genuine APRC supporters minuli alonko ika supporting ke tonyale kan. How many people went to UDP? How many people went to other political parties? Woli alonne leadership fal milbe nyato ani be use kanyami ngamira baro wulta jan atata Gine baro wulta jan an APRC benta manka mankunda baro wulta janne mba moyla kani APRC nkol be ben. You know, ani we cannot talk ni lafta ka call keno iba kela ilafta mimfola mol milbe juberola wol fanal yamo but telling me privately trying to convince me I don't tabuka okay we command transparency jang ha ni lafta call for private conversation we can do it no problem woman ke problem but if you want to talk about the nation do it on the platform ha. But for private conversation, and if you want to give me something and information, Wofana is welcome. You can do that. It's no problem. Woman get problem. But if it is something about this voter registration and thing, but thank you anyway for your kind gesture. Baraka. So mbina danna janne because I have to go for work. But mbe mimfanam for a Gambian kolye. Nyinko mimbe caring minketa Fatu Network la issuti Alaji Momodu Muhammad Dabo Fatu Network. Whoever doesn't understand nteluning Alaji Momodu man problem soto nteluning Fatu Kamara man problem soto nteluning Lamin Njai man problem soto institutional lomunyinti where Alaji Momodu is doing his program under which condition until Malong because Fatu have to sign the condition terms ani Alaji Muhammad so la condition mu fe ofendi more mbe min advocate kan nga min advocate no Fatu Kamara ye when ye Fatu Kamara neng yala natalo bondi jang akensango biri yewo bondi nga condemnation o minke kaitandiko nyim video nyanta jilale andung nying it is totally condemned mo manyan na fola what the same condemnation on be wole keka birin Fatu Kamara ya neng afintita a video da ko atede nimi ya teneng abe Adama Baroni Fatu ba barole nenna ntela question o muminti Fatu Kamara ya mune yati nebe adama nim fatu ba nenna ni yatra ko an individual leyetene sign fatu camera being a journal call herself a journalist or a reporter, I don't know. Fatu camera is sending a signal to Gambians ko ate niajabe baroni fatu fatu ba nenna oto wolle ka wonnendir lalu ki andu ni fatu yo fo o fatu yo mira hana mafo barin telefonal nyanta o mira logically mune yatinna nintanga nendiroke nte buka president o jeno bar ninga nendiroke, then I will have the opportunity to see the president at the State House na yen natal oto as keno fatu camera la ofana mutonya so mbe journalist ol nyinin kala fo se fatu camera call inaye interview soto wo video was just short statement mune yatinna iko ni yete ne ibe fatu ba ning adama barole nenna fatu le damase o explain so wodendiro e fatu dimine so much so that akabe na bankola president ole nen which I would not allow. Nteta o allow la akabe the mother of the country le nen haniata manke motilindindi barinte o allow la so bari mune yatin a statement like Usainu Dabo moye wonen ye allegation o kala nko ko a video jindi and we need an apology. Nobody is forcing you. These are all in diplomatic ways. Nkoeko finti regi apologizing to the nation because it left incitement. A serious violence it left a cost to the country. Finti apologizing so that you build this relationship between people. Iko honey, you swallow your pride. Iko itete wokela. Bari yete nenjani ite din merento. Usainu site wulu no. I say aye wulu. I say aye wulu. I say aye wulu more than 5 times. Bari itete wala video ye one minto itete jindila wo is everything is okay. Is this fair? Is this fair? So ni mol kana fo moleko. Yalong Fadu is a strong journalist because Amira Alpha Neng. What kind of strong journalist is that? So, Mbemi advocate la molia, let's share this. Just this small portion. Yalong tabuka for mo yalina program o siya. But in small portion, mbe folali. Alijesia. Just this small statement. Mbemi aminful. Wolom alinga Fatu boycott because ala platform is immoral, unethical, disrespectful. So andung ala platform ka incitement of violence akawale ke. So oton telman la fi fitino la na banko kan so otalnga on friend until si aya fango realize. Baringa moluje ikala natalo bondi iba folako ake hesalle iba fenkela alinga wolu bula. It is premature. Momo yoke, you are premature. You are unethical. You are immoral. Woman tell her choice. She can choose how she want her skin to be. She can choose whoever she want another relationship. Let us not go into personal. Alinga Alonko, we are together with Fatu's family in this. Minuli Alonko, they are not supporting Fatu. They want Fatu to come out. Prove Fatu ye banko apologize. Our family members are strongly with us. So Otto, let us not throw a stone while we live in a glass house. Fatu's family and in Fatula's personal life have nothing to do with this. Alinga bula, nkana woke. We don't have to personally attack anybody. And Fatu be mimfo kanko UDP la kan nendirol nimfonko kam Fatu kumo lo woti. Fatu ya lo newea nendiro kabo daming. President katara sirine ibe molu nenka Fatu ya wolon. Bari Fatu fana nyantala akatra akatonya fa nenkalola. Not only wanting. Andu Fatu ka atebuka atela programo senso. Bari Fatu nyinatako lungo mina Abubakar Jawara bije Fatu ya safero keleko whoever writes or insult here, I will delete you and block you. Fatu write that. Is that not censoring the people there? So Fatu is contradicting herself because he is confused. I learned that because so many thousands of people unfriend Fatu, we need to increase this button of unfriend. Let us increase until Fatu Fango at a Fatu Fango ya found on friend from Fatu Network. Then that will be time to realize how powerful people are, because we are feeding Fatu. Nteleka feed. We are feeding Fatu. Whenever you subscribe to YouTube's and then Fatu's pages, Fatu is receiving money. Fatu have to know that the money is not coming from the sky. Let the corrupt people give her money. Woman can tell a problem. Ya itandala kon tell be kari kodo substitute lele. You can enroll me advocate. But Fatu nyanta me understand like every soul have an end. Every soul have an end, and she need to understand ko ndelma hate I ntebela flale Fatu Network I turn to a big television station more than CNN, Fox News, BBC. But ni Fatu la attitude munyineti, we wouldn't advocate for that, because mbesila la so much so that ko for Fatu kanta another war create Gambian Koli. So Fatu, swallow your pride, come out and apologize. Nobody is forcing you. Those people sitting at their corners in America, Europe and everywhere are telling you kana ake, ni famalu lomo, ni falu lomo, usen daboti. Ineninu wolte nyotofola. Well, they are trying to destroy you. Maybe they are jealous of what you are having. So yeah, I feel ko mbatunga mfango ke konka mako ele bari bene ne kanede. So come out and then apologize. As long as you don't do, this is my daily. Ninga na suba sali. Doron kan na telefono le follow mala nga safeje. Nemo water na timeline, you will see it. I have no personal ego. I love the lady. I like her. Love her because Muso Mimo I only employ Gambia. She try. She is adding something to the economy of that country. We have to attest to that. But personal attacks, I don't know what. Let us fight the institution. The institution. Not Fatu, not Lamin Jai, not Mohammed. The institution. Mohammed apologized. Mohammed apologized in Kele. But Mohammed need to make some confession. Let him come and tell us the pipeline of that program. How does that program plan? Where? And do it any more interviews without preparing yourself. So Anyantanala, I will explain. You need to make some confession. Truth. Truth. You can truth and reconciliation. Truth. There is no justice because nobody is taking him to court. But truth and reconciliation. Muhammad need to speak the truth and then reconciliation could be done. But new manke, you cannot just come and then try to save other people and blah blah blah. Ni lafita, you have other responsible platforms that you can create this program. Then if you want to resign from Fatu, it's very sad. I wouldn't like, but if you want to choose that because of your ethics, then do it, because you have to distance yourself from such a platform. The platform have no moral. They have no moral, actually. Today is Lawyer Dabo. All the other opposition leaders are moved. Bari, abinala minkan koteke, nobody knows. So let us wait. Alna personal attack bula mokana Fatu attack personally. Let us go in for principles. Nga nakul based on principle or kan. Nga dokwo ke wonyam. So mbe mobe tankla. Mba fula mobe alnumbara bake. Mr. Ablai Jabang. Maybe sign tembita kan dokola. I'm going to switch off my phone. But Ularo, if you like, if you see me online, please do call me. Then Sekacha. I really appreciate your contributions to the program, although we disagree. Yeah, but it's not a bad contribution. You've done well. Thank you so much. And I say goodbye to everybody. Allah baraka, alama Cairo siala, alama na banko sola Cairola. Kuo kusike masiboti na banko kan beyond, anim banko tomal bekan, alama Cairo jindila dunia kono. Alama sola kambengola. Alama sola kambengola. Alama adama baro bondila na banko kan. Be fere to. Gambians have to stand firm, and then ngaita ndi adama lako, we are serious. We are serious. We are determined. Determined ta nyami kekeje, be determined wala nyama ke bondije. And we need to set an example, because we want to fight corruption in that country. Corruption manke ku easy in today. You know, when they said there was an evil box that fell from the sky to the ground, corruption was in that box. Hypocrisy was in that box. Backbiting was in that box. So we'll spread to dunia konole. It's a virus more than coronavirus. These are very serious viruses. So, kawo virus fight. Corona, how many injection? AstraZeneca, Moderna, Pfizer. How much? Saying Corona sifa jelle kana, Delta binal, Diminal, Indian modern, South Africa, fenke. Nkali aje. Ala betaman sero lejindika. You see the kind of storm that happened to Gambia? Alu wale kake dunia kono. These are natural disasters. So, alinga mfango murundi alakan, nga mfango le nyininka. Ala human being kanu bakel, hada madingo. Wallahi ala yin kanule. But ntelle fango mamfango kanu. Alinga mfango kanu, let's unite, nga disagree, but that doesn't mean we need to be enemies. So, ala baraka, I thank everybody. Let's advocate good for Gambia. Alinga cause of alarm and panic ngabula Gambia without substantiating our newses. Nyanta news mindila mola, nyanta kila kibar seneari ngolet. Adamani IEC la meeting. Wo boko le ko faliye fusi France. Yes, he's a powerful man, he's the president. Bari, ngamira IEC be murula na Gambia no leka. Ntebe danna wolto sai. Allah baraka. I thank you all. Allah baraka. Thank you.